Pranks involving guns, misusing tasers, and a lack of leadership. Documents from the city of Pawhuska point to these issues and more as the reason the town's police chief was fired. Initially, city leaders placed Lorrie Hennesy on leave during an internal investigation. We kept pushing for answers, and today, the city manager sent us a memorandum detailing their findings.
Always gives you a pit in your stomach.
It's neighbors' confusion, like Casey Walker's, that first had 2 News digging into what happened with Pawhuska's police chief. Nearly a month after Lorrie Hennesy was placed on leave, we're learning a risk management assessment showed 4 specific police department issues that led to the chief's termination. The first finding says the department is not following its own firearms policy. The report details 2 specific incidents. One in February, saying Chief Hennesy sent a picture of herself pointing a gun toward the ground to the city manager, Jerry Eubanks. He responded asking if that photo was a threat. And one in May, when the report details a meeting between the chief and city manager where an officer reportedly pointed a gun at the back of the chair Eubanks was sitting in as a joke. The second finding says the department failed to follow its own standards of conduct and taser policy. The report said there were several times officers fired their tasers at each other, playing around. They say they talked with employees who witnessed the behavior and had it happen to them. The third finding details police vehicle accountability. In June, Eubanks ended the policy of take-home vehicles for officers who live more than 10 miles from Pawhuska because of budget constraints. Eubanks says frustrated messages directed to him from officers were instigated by the chief, and they found one officer took his car home, allegedly with the chief's knowledge, disregarding the policy. The fourth finding points to a lack of accountability and leadership, saying the chief ignored requests for documents and had a wall of shame, posting officers asleep on duty. Overall, the city manager says their investigation pointed to significant issues within the department, and addressing those concerns were, quote, essential to restoring public confidence. We did hear from Hennessy's attorney yesterday, saying she wasn't interviewed during the process and, quote, the city's investigation was a sham. The attorney went on to say Hennessy's due process rights were violated. We do have that full statement for you on our website at kjrh.com.